Let's see if I can. Oh, let's see if I know how to type in this name right here. You can't hear the background. Everybody else can hear it. I'm not looking for Donald. I typed in the wrong name. I need to look for Danny. My friend Danny Cason.
Here for you personally, but you and all that. But Mr. Barfield is my buddy, so I'm going to give you that benefit of the doubt. So what are you into today?
What are y'all talking about? I told you.
Anything I'm big enough to be into.
Hey, Danny, don't ever think that I'm trying to put a cop block on anything. So if you got something you want to talk about, I'm sure that people on the outside of the grid want to talk about it. I was kind of joking with that other thing because it's a big thing. So if you got anything to say, let's talk about it. I got a little bit of time here. It's a Tuesday? I mean, and everybody wants to hear what you got to say because there's so much. Because you're a guy that's when I think of American man, I think of Danny. This guy gets chainsaws and cuts down stuff, and and not only that, but he's changed.
I'm a stud muffin. That's what I am.
Well, you were a union man, and then you were doing whatever else. Well, yeah, I mean,
okay, so let's try to get this off on a better foot because I kind of got lost, and that's probably my bad. Brad Barfield has called Danny Cason. Danny Cason is a friend of ours that we talk to regularly, and he has a lot of good things to say about whatever you want to talk about. Now, I certainly think that Brad is trying to get him to talk about unionization or whatever it is, but it all boils down to, at the end of the day, we're all good buddies. We all know each other. We did good things. So, now, let's continue from this point just because y'all confused the hell out of me.
Somebody's always got to be the smart one today, Donald. Thank you very much, Donald. Danny, we've been holding this bridle back. It's like we got a big old stud horse and we got his bridle pulled back. Now we ain't gonna let him go into it right now. We're gonna see what the rodeo does. When we open that gate.
Open that gate, I'll ride you hard and put you up wet, boy.
Well, hell, do it. You own the gate. The gate's open. Ride that son of a bitch.
Shit, man.
Well, we'll start with just a tiny little thing. Apparently, this is so unscripted that nobody knows what the heck's going on. But
I just answered my phone, man.
I brought you a new accessory. I mean, because you use some of the municipal devil's lettuce, and it's nice because it helps you with whatever you need. But now that's in another state. We're talking about many states. So
that's a great apparatus.
The gift I gave y'all. I don't know what you want to talk about, but dang.
I'm just gonna call you my green Santa Claus. I appreciate that too, man. That thing makes it so much easier on my lungs to use that apparatus with that medical grade marijuana. It's just tough to smoke that stuff, all the time. Well, not all the time, but it's tough to smoke it in a pipe.
Everything is in moderation. I mean, you can't do it all, but I'm not sure where Brad want to go with this.
Well, I know how far Brad wants with it.
This was a gift I gave both of y'all. It was called Polar Blast, and it was all about smoking of an herb that you kind of breathe through a ice vapor thing. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, but not everybody has that. But now in Arkansas, this is where I'm at. I have to have a medical marijuana license, and I shared some accessories that helps people that need that type thing. Because everyday pills don't help everybody, especially if you go back to the Indian or the municipal or the natural type side of it. And I believe in the marijuana. Now, I know a lot of people, have some bad ideas about it, but you know what? That piece of natural medicine has helped me so much more than everything that any doctor has ever prescribed to me. It does not solve it all,
You
but
think
it
it's better than
helps
that?
so much more than those synthetic pills and those type things.
Oh, yeah.
I do still have to take blood pressure medicine and a few things, but it helps a lot. So I guess that's where it was, is I bought y'all a gift, and it was the polarized thing. It was a bong accessory. And how much have you enjoyed it? Do you like it? Did it help you more or less, or did it make it worse?
You take it off. You take it, Brad.
I loved it. I loved it. Of course, I've never used anything like that. I'm kind of a very traditional kind of dude. Think of the Big Lebowski. I roll joints, or every once in a while, later in life, I discovered a little device you can compact it in, like my papa, the same kind of device that my papa used to smoke his Prince Albert tobacco.
Well, now wait a minute. Now let's go and make clear. I was being vague because I didn't know where I want to go with this, but we're talking about smoking weed, marijuana, the devil's lettuce, and the accessories that actually help you smoke it, if you believe that it's going to help you rather than synthetic medicine.
Okay, but we're
there
all,
you go. There you go. Please.
Listen, but we're all
I'm
sitting.
listening.
We're all sitting in the same room in Colorado. We all went out here for vacation, and we're all sitting here in the same room calling up, and we're in the same house, not the same room. We have, some shit rigged up here, so we're calling in. Everything's good.
Is that the disclosure?
That's the disclosure, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? I think I'm into this holistic medicine thing now. I mean, I really believe your body heals itself and all that shit if you give it the right fuel. I know I was kind of edgy today, because I was in ketosis or whatever you call it, and trying to take care of this fatty liver. Well, that water bong knocks the edge off of shit. The only thing is it'll knock you out of ketosis too, because then you get the munchies. But if you can soldier through the munchies, oh yeah, it's got a lot of benefit.
Well, that's true, because the munchies is a challenge, because I'm gonna tell you right now, people, if you're gonna, endeavor,
you gotta munch in the right shit.
Well, that's exactly right, and of course you want to make sure you're drinking water or coffee or something like that. They're antioxidants, is what you.
Oh yeah, I drink coffee all day.
Yeah, and of course, I mean that's exactly one of the
black coffee. It's gotta be black.
I don't mix it with nothing. Mine is.
Well, I heard you used you recycled your bong water. Is that true? Is that a urban legend?
No, no, I did not. I've never used bong before. Okay, so I didn't know what bong water would be.
Oh.
But now, okay, so I figured
it'd be nasty if you let it stay in there too long.
Yeah.
What he means is, I told him that listen to you when you first was bubbling it again. Now, this is a new accessory that you he has never actually experienced. What he thought was, I told you that this particular accessory is made to, if you want some flavor, put some cherry in it. Well, your particular cup was coffee. And he made the conversational observation that Brad liked it so much that he's going to smoke it through his coffee and then drink the coffee, which is, quote, the bong water. The water that has been filtered with, see, those are terminologies that are way beyond a lot of other folks' things. So, okay, yeah,
Hey,
I just said that
hey, somebody please.
again. Go ahead, please.
Somebody please send a message to our discussion and call this bong water. I mean, that would be a great name for this. But anyway, so at least a segment anyway. So, but yeah, because I'd never used one before. I'd use it, but now I may have used one, but I had somebody else tending to it. But now once I figured out what was going on after, I didn't even.
I know what you're talking about, one of those mega blasters where you use the 2-liter and the 3-liter Coke bottle. And you cut the top out of one and the bottom out of the other.
Hey man, Dennis Leary in that famous sketch he said that he did. He says that smoking weed doesn't lead to complacency; it leads to carpentry because you're gonna start doing. I put a bigger bong, man. This time I put a bong out of my own head, man. What is
the better, like the better mousetrap.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
hey Don,
y'all please continue with this. I am so enjoying listening to y'all.
Hey Don, did you try any of that Florida stump water?
Oh Lord.
Yes, sir, I did, and that's why I talk a little weird right now. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about your own accessories.
He's talking about. Hey, hold on a second. My name is Donald number 2. I want to know one damn thing.
He's limiting our topic.
Donald, and I'm happy.
We done got Antonio out. Antonio on the surface.
Well, Antonio is partly based upon Donald. I hate to tell y'all that, but like Antonio's persona is a little bit based upon it whenever Donald has a little bit of that fire water. Just saying.
Oh, believe me, everybody hates Antonio. I don't know why you want to keep that persona, but let me go and tell you, everybody hates Antonio. Just say, now, you and our buddy, please continue.
Apparently, Danny, he didn't hear all I said, did he?
No, I think he didn't. Tanya's sitting here listening to all of this.
Oh Lord!
Don't say my name.
She's laughing her tail off.
I would be too if I knew that my main squeeze was friends with these two nasty bastards. I'd be like, oh my God!
Now, do you remember us having that conversation with Antonio? And then I asked you, what was the response from the YouTube community between Donald and Antonio? Because you posted that. See, that's what I was talking about, is the establishment said Antonio was nope.
Yeah,
So please stop with Antonio. Antonio is a cocksucker. He's worthless. He's a piece of shit.
But Danny,
but apparently this is where I gotta say it.
But Danny, he still hadn't heard what Antonio was based on, has he?
What did he say?
He still hadn't heard what Antonio was based on yet.
Oh. No, hell,
please.
Antonio got some roots. Antonio got a story, man.
Everything I know is everyone hates Antonio. Okay.
So let's move on from Antonio. So
what about Vladimir?
Well, but now Antonio's from the Ukraine. And that leads me to Russia, which leads me to America for some reason.
It leads you to Vladimir, don't it?
I don't know. What do you think? I don't know.
I know you was talking about Vladimir and Antonio being cousins.
They live on the same people down there, I know. They know the same people down there. Don't you let them people tell you they don't know the same people. Do you hear me, damn it?
There you go,
Don,
Daddy. Now
Don,
you know why everyone hates Antonio.
Hey Don, I got a suggestion about this apparatus. This
Well, tell me about it. Or you and Brad discuss it, please.
I think
That's why I bought it for both of y'all, and I wanted y'all to discuss it because you never actually experienced it. And I wanted y'all to. So, hey, that's why I gave y'all that gift.
Well,
so tell me about it.
I would love to know about 1/3 of the cup. Because once I knew that I need to see, this thing's a tease. Number one, you can't stick it in that wet stuff. You got to keep it out in the dry.
Yeah.
So like, if you keep it in the wet, see, my automatic intuition is to stick it in the wet. I ain't never dealt with this right here. I want to find where it's wet. If it ain't wet, I'm gonna leave. You know, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's gonna get a blister if it ain't wet.
Well, that's it.
Friction's a bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, but this what I was gonna tell Don. My suggestion about this apparatus. I wonder what it'd be like with some sangria or some of that Florida stump water.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You can put anything in that cup to flavor. That's what I was trying to do is, dude, I normally just throw ice at it. I want my weed to be cool.
No water, just ice.
There you go. All right, so please continue.
I wonder what happened if you do that with some dry ice.
Oh, no.
I want y'all to try it out.
Listen,
that's what I was trying to do.
No, we need Donald to try it with the Florida nasty water and the ice and hit it real hard.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Strong sativa. Yes.
Well, I got a better recipe. I don't know if y'all caught wind of this back a few years back. People was vaping alcohol, where you take dry ice, you pour your alcohol over a cup of dry ice, and you just inhale the vapor off of it. You know, the fog that comes off the dry ice. And it bypasses going through your stomach and your whole digestion, and just fucks you straight up. It absorbs through your lungs just like it escapes through your lungs when it's in your bloodstream. And anyway, I hadn't heard any more about it, but they was talking about people ODing on it and shit. It's about the time that the girls was using vodka douches and shit, you know, and it's like the alcohol absorbs and hits you instantly.
Okay. Antonio wants to say one more thing real quick. Vaginal douches, vodka, vaginaldouches.com.
Okay, so Antonio had his say. Danny, please continue what you were saying. Now, you may be in a bad location and you're breaking up a tiny bit.
Oh.
Please repeat what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me say it again. Okay, vodka. Okay, Daddy, not me. I'm sorry.
Better watch out.
Antonio and Brad needs to close their whore mouth. Oh, wait. You sent a video like that. Let him talk, please.
Well, Brad, I think he might mean it.
Oh, absolutely. Please. I'm waiting for you to speak because you have something to say.
Well, what I was saying was you could take some of that stuff. I mean, have y'all heard of that vaping alcohol? I mean, they had videos on it on there for a while, and then that shit just kind of disappeared. But
probably because all of them died, is what I'm guessing. They all fucking died, bro. That's what happened. .com. They all fucking died. .com.
Yeah, probably. But it was I tried it with alcohol, just some wild turkey, just inhaling it, and it works.
Holy shit! I was speaking to a ghost, but hey, let me tell you, wild turkey is the best drink there is ever.
It's the best Kentucky bourbon anyway. I'll put it like that, or it was anyway. I really didn't ever develop a taste for Jack Daniels, but wild turkey, I guess, because my daddy drank it. It had to be the gobbler too. Couldn't be the hen. It had to be the 101, not the 86.
Or the 81. Okay, so now
Is it 81? I thought it was 86.
Well, there's both of them. There's both.
They make 132 also.
They
Rare,
make all kinds of stuff.
the rare eagle.
Yes.
Rare breed. Rare breed. Yeah.
Yeah. It's called cast drink, but now there's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's cast proof or whatever.
Okay, so, but you've been around some of that real Florida stuff, and I don't want to know where you've been around it. I don't give a fuck. But now I know that one bottle that you told me about, you had experienced, you saw people measure, you didn't have anything to do with, but it was like 170 proof. Would you
Right.
divided by 2 that's a lot of alcohol. What do you know about moonshine?
I know a lot about moonshine to get you drunk. Don knows more about moonshine than I do, though, I think.
Oh, he does, but
He's got recent data.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. What do you think about it, Don? Can he walk? He's walking around in a circle going, I pay you.
He's waiting on Antonio to run his mouth some more.
I will tell you right now, I'm walking around the goddamn circle.
Let me go ahead and say, if
I'm walking around the circle.
Hole, shut your whore mouth. Daddy gave me a quart of the purest, cleanest, whitest moonshine to share.
Oh, Lord.
But that's only between us. I will not drink it. I will not share it other than with you and a few other individuals. Now,
you just shared it with Big Brother.
Conversation. Why is this the whitest and purest? Because he made sure to let me know this was
against the wall, sir.
Mix.
Bend over. I'm going to put my whole arm up to my elbow up your ass, sir. Will that be pleasant for you?
They call that fisting, don't they?
Walter. Please, Walter. Everything.
They call it fisting.com.
At the end of the day, it's Walter. So,
What?
No, I believe I'm sitting by my back door with a fan.